Hi people, I'm Verneda Adele and I am stepping out there to try my first take-home HIV test from OraQuick, from OraSure Technologies. It says I'll get my results in 20 minutes, so let's check it out. I got the box here. Open it up. All of this looks real sturdy. First thing it says is a positive result from this test does not mean that you are definitely infected with HIV, but rather that additional testing should be done in a medical setting. Otherwise, a negative result with this test does not mean that you are definitely not infected with HIV, particularly when exposure may have been within the previous 3 months. So this is the test. What I just read here was kind of the initial warning. This then goes into the testing direction, and it's not as involved as it initially looks. This is the English version on top, and they also have a Spanish version because we are in America. Knowing your HIV status is important to your health, the health of your loved ones, and your peace of mind. The OraQuick in-home HIV test is a personal test that gives you fast results in 20 minutes. You must follow the directions carefully. Now, what I got from this, because it's bold and it's underlined, like, you need to be focused to take this test. So once you open the drawer, not only do I see the booklet, HIV testing, and me, but they have a few things other here. They have the test tube that's on the inside, as well as the test stick. Another booklet on results, a special pencil, and some other materials. Now that we have all this laid out, the next piece is, if you are feeling a little bit anxious, it does recommend take it at a time when you're calm, take it at a time when you're not upset or angry about anything. Like, all of that's really, really important. Don't eat, drink, or use any type of oral care 30 minutes before the test. Also, don't want to drink the liquid in the test tube. That's very important. Do not use this test if the test stick has been exposed, because you might get the wrong result. As well as do not place the test stick in the test tube prior to swabbing your mouth. So there's just a lot of things that you want to make sure that you're abreast of and make sure you get instructions on, because the test is very sensitive and you want to get the right results, but you need to be on top of your game in order to do that. Now we're going to go into how quickly will you get your results. It's a 20-minute wait. You can get your results between 20 minutes and 40 minutes, but after 40 minutes, your results expire. So if you're going to come back 40 minutes from now because you got on the phone, you started watching Housewives, whatever it is, it's going to be a problem. So make sure you do between 20 minutes and 40 minutes to take your test. So here are the instructions. First, you got to open the test tube. Here's the test tube. I'm going to open this straight off the top. And be careful, because as you mentioned, there is a liquid inside here. So we want to be very careful on opening it and make sure that none of the liquid comes out. And then you're going to place it into this little area right here that says test tube. And it actually snaps in, so it's not going to fall out. And then the second thing is, go to the next page, step 3, is to open your test stick. So that's the other package that you get. Now this is the big thing, because you are going to use this, and that's, again, don't put it in the liquid until you use it. What it suggests is one swipe at the top and then one swipe at the bottom. So here we go. That's it. Now you got that done. I'm going to drop it directly into the test tube here. And I'm going to let that prop in. Flat pad first, so you can see it in the window. I'm going to write down my start time. This is very important. Like I said, you only have 20 minutes. So that's where our special pencil frame comes into play. There is actually a little area right here where you can write down your start time, your read time, and your expiration time. So my start time is 12:31 a.m. which means my read time will be 12:51. And then anything after 1:11 a.m., no good. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Alright folks, it has been 20 minutes. Actually, it's been 24 minutes. We're going to check the results. So, it says open the flap to the right. And oh, I apologize, I didn't talk about this. So, they actually have this little flap here so you can hide your test while you're waiting so that you don't mess with it. Reading your results. Close the flap. Close it up to the results. Compare the test stick to the pictures and description on page 7B. So that's the next one. And you want to come in here for a negative result. If there is one line next to the C and no line next to the T, your result test is negative. For a positive result, if there are two lines next to the C and any lines, even if it's a faint line, next to the T, you may have HIV. So, I am happy to say I only have one line next to the C. It's very, very pregnancy test-like. If you've ever used one of the take-home pregnancy tests, one line for negative, two for positive. If your test results are negative, also read the booklet, what your results mean to you. And if you have any questions, you can call a support center at a number that they provide. So if you test positive according to this, know that the results are not confirmed until you go to a doctor, a clinic, or a healthcare professional for a follow-up test. That's very, very important. If you don't see any line next to the C at all, that means the test is not working properly, and you should contact the OraQuick support center. So, but yeah, that is the gist of it. Not too painful, a little involved. Again, you need to be focused if you're going to take this test. There are quite a few pieces to it, but in the end, it's a really great way for you to be able to know your status. Thank you for checking this out with us, and be safe, be healthy, be positive about staying HIV negative.